Hello and welcome back. My name is Dr. Cheryl Lentz, owner of the Refractive Thinker Press. Today our focus for tips for graduate writing is on a review of writing in the APA style format with regard to references. A sample reference page would look like this. For those of you watching this video, I have a transcript of this video posted on my blog at www.refractivethinker.com/WordPress. Please be able to look at this as I will reference it throughout this video. For the first types of things that you want to consider is be sure to use Times New Roman 12 pitch font. Be sure to alphabetize your listings. Be sure to use hanging indents. Be sure to double space. Be sure to include single spaces between elements. Be sure to include the author's last names and first initials only. This will preserve gender bias. Be sure to include a comma after the author's initials in multiple listings, such as Smith, comma, A, period, comma, then the next author, Douglas, comma, B, period, comma, ampersand sign, then Cook, comma, C, period. Be sure to include the ampersand symbol for your references list, while the word and is used for your in-paper citations. I have an example listed here. Be sure that your titles are in sentence case. What that means is the quick brown fox. The only thing that would be capitalized would be T and the. Quick, brown, and fox would all be lowercase. Title case would be all of the first initials and proper nouns would be capitalized, as in the quick brown fox, capital T, capital Q, capital Brown, capital F. If your source is a book, then place your titles in italics. If your source is from a scholarly journal, place the journal in italics. If it's a journal, please review the proper format for journals with regard to volume, issue, and page numbers. I have a sample listed here. If a book, be sure to include the city and abbreviation for the state, not spelling it out, then publisher, such as Chicago, comma, Ill, semicolon, Pearson Education. If you're downloading from a website, be sure to include the full website address, such as retrieved from http://www.refractivethinker.com. Be sure to include the http:// part. This is often commonly missed. Remember that the website address is only used on your references list. A website address is not used for in-paper citations. If you are downloading from a database such as ProQuest or EBSCOhost, be sure to look for the DOI designate, where DOI is in lowercase, as in the example listed. This stands for Digital Object Identifier. Think of this as a social security number or the ISBN number for an electronic listing online, much the same way for the version of a book. Because of this DOI, 6th version of APA format no longer requires the use of dates or database indications, such as retrieve February 16, 2011 from ProQuest database. This format is no longer used. For more tips on effective writing, please visit me at my blog at www.refractivethinker.com/WordPress/. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Dr. Cheryl Lentz, and I hope you find these suggestions within this video helpful. Be sure to download the transcript that accompanies this, and good luck to you in all of your academic writing pursuits. Take good care. Cheers.